there's an unexpected item in the bagging area. It's a tablet from Tesco. It's called the Huddle 2, and it's a follow-up from their the tablet they released last year, which was a surprise hit. And it looks really good. I think this is going to be a hit too. It's only £120, so super affordable, and it's bigger, faster, and sleeker than the first one. It's got a full HD screen, stereo, Dolby speakers, 2 cameras for video chats and selfies. It runs Android. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be a hit. I think I might get one for my grandma this Christmas.
120 quid, or you can see it there. So I take it looks a bit fatter than other tablets.
Yeah, but I mean, at that price, you can't argue too much. It runs Android, and it's got this enhanced parental control, so the whole family can share it and everyone's safe online. I mean, I think Tesco are hoping this is some good news, because, you know, they've had some share price drops and the accounting scandals and stuff. So it might be a big hit for them. It's out on Thursday.
They need a win, that's for sure.
They do.
Maaxi taxi.
So there's no shortage of taxi apps in the capital, but this one is a bit different. It's called Maaxi, with 2 A's, awkwardly. And it's recruiting London black cab drivers by promising to help them compete against apps like Uber and Halo. How it works is, the app matches strangers who are heading in the same direction, so they can share a ride and split the fare. So each passenger will pay less than the meter fare, but the taxi driver will get more in total. I don't know the maths about that. I mean, it's supposed to be a win-win for the customer and for the cab driver, and it's got the full approval of the Licensed Taxi Driver Association. So hopefully some good news for cabbies. I know they've been had a bit of a hard time with Uber and Halo and those other competitors, but I'm just wondering, like, are Londoners that keen to make a saving? They're willing to travel with strangers?
Well, that's, and also it's totally dependent on having enough people on that app.
Yeah.
Because, you know, what's the likelihood of someone else using that app who lives next door to me who's also going to, I don't know, West London?
Exactly, and it needs lots of cabbies as well, so they're just recruiting cab drivers now. It's not out for the public yet, but it'll be out soon. You can find out more. It's Maaxi with 2 A's.
Let's test it with the breakfast team tomorrow when we all get our cabs at 2:30 in the morning. Who's around who wants to get a taxi?
Yeah, I'd want to get a backup before you, just in case.
And then on to Windows 10.
Yeah, so Microsoft unveiled the latest version of their Windows software. It's called Windows 10. It follows Windows 8, so they skipped 9. I think that's because 7, 8, 9. Get that? If you have to explain a joke, it's not very funny, is it?
Took me a while.
So they've brought back some old features that people were missing from Windows 8, like the Start button, and the look and feel of Windows 8 really changed since Windows 95 that we're all used to. This brings a lot of those old features back. It's got a new feature, actually, that's pretty cool. It will detect whether there's a keyboard or mouse attached, and it will show the traditional desktop display. And when you're using it as a tablet, it'll have these big live tiles that are easier to touch. So it actually looks like a bit of a return to form. It's not going to be available until next year, but if you're brave, you can download the test version from the Windows Insider program, if you Google that.
And moving on lastly to Tetris, the movie. Have I read this right?
Oh, man, this is really the end of Hollywood, I think. I mean, who says they've run out of ideas? I think maybe they have. If you've ever played Tetris and thought, this would be loads more fun if I was watching someone else play for 2.5 hours, then you might be in luck, because Hollywood are making a live-action Tetris movie. It'll bring back all your favourite characters, the L brick, the T brick, the line brick, together at last. It's going to be made by Threshold Entertainment, who have made previous video game to film adaptations, including Mortal Kombat. Did you see that?
No.
No one saw it. They're hoping this one is going to be a blockbuster, though, so that's the Tetris film.
I have nothing to say on that. I get bored playing the game, so I don't know how you're going to make it into a movie. Yeah. Thank you very much, Sam.